Hey guys, this is Angel, coffeewithangel.com. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm going to talk about one thing that as moms and dads in business tend to do on Facebook is to try to use the Facebook groups to get business. And it can be super frustrating because you can post your stuff in there and never hear anything. And it's not a huge waste of time. Like, it doesn't take too long to do your post, but if you're not getting anything from it, I mean, that's basically unproductive time, right? So how do you use groups properly? If you go into any group, like, you'll see some of them have 30,000 people in there, and all it is just total link spam, and really just over and over and over again. To find an actual quality post sometimes is just impossible. So if you notice underneath a name on someone who's posting, if it says Hootsuite, or if it says some sort of auto responder or auto poster or anything like that, then you'll know that it wasn't them that actually even posted it in there. So most of these posts going into the groups aren't even by people who necessarily are part of that group. So you got to be kind of careful. How can you use a group to better your business, or to get you exposure, to get you followers, or to build your network? The best way is to post value into that group. So instead of posting your link and your business and saying you need this many people by the end of the month and you can help them all get to $10,000, or you can help someone make $1,000, or if you invest this much, join me and I'll make you money. Instead of doing that, post some value. If you do a blog, post that in there. That's what I do. I post my blog posts into these groups. And a lot of times, I mean, it doesn't necessarily give me a huge amount of business, but it does get me interest, or I'll get a like, or I'll get a comment, or I'll get someone contact me because of that post. And so that works better than me just trying to get someone to join my business, because really people are in there posting about their businesses. Most of the time they're not in there looking for businesses. So I do that. And most of the time, my blog posts are helpful to other network marketers, right? So I give it a catchy little headline and a good picture, something that's going to capture people's attention. And I learned that from my Facebook training that I've done, is that I used to post the blog post and just let the picture that comes up along with the link just show up as the post. Instead, what you want to do is you want to take a picture, so upload a picture either from Google Images or however you get your pictures. Use a good catchy picture, and then put a 1 or 2 line header as your title for your post, and then put your link in. And so the picture is going to catch their attention. They need to click on the link, and the link needs to be within the first 4 lines of your post, because otherwise it won't show. And once you hit post, it will move too far down. They'd have to click see more. So there's that way. Another way I use Facebook groups is because I'm a member of MLSP. I have tons of free training to offer people in their home business. So I'm not necessarily using Facebook groups to recruit people or to contact them and say, hey, I think you'd be interested in my business. More, I just kind of feel out how they're doing in business, how they're managing with leads, if there's anything I can do to help, because I do also coach people in home business. So if you're someone who does that, you can definitely use the groups to do that. If you're both a member of the group, if you find someone who has posted manually into the group, it's a quality post, it's someone you think you would like to work with, you can reach out to them and say, hey, we're both part of this group. And that message actually goes to their inbox rather than their other box. So that's another way. A great way to kind of get some attention in groups is to just post a picture. If you don't have a blog, if you don't have content to post, if you don't have something valuable outside of your business, then you can just post a picture, a really inspirational picture, one about success, one about being driven, anything like that. And just post that in there. If you have a link, put it in there, like in the post, and just say, quote the quote in the picture, put that in there, and people tend to notice that more because it's something that draws their attention. It's something different. You're being different, and that's the whole thing about catching people's attention, is you don't want to be doing what everybody else is doing. You want to be doing something that's catching people's attention, making you stand out, making you seem more valuable to them. Or offer help. If you specialize in a certain area, if you have really great skills in something, offer some coaching to people. Say, hey, if you're struggling with this, connect with me. I'd love to help you out. Stuff like that. So kind of just think out of the box in posting. If you're in Canada, if you're a mom or dad in Canada, there is a group that I belong to. It's called Home Based Business Moms Canada. And they have a lot of rules, but the one thing I've noticed about this group is you actually do get interaction. Some people post questions. And I mean, I know that that's a good way to keep your name at the top. And you post a question to the group, and every time someone comments, it bumps up your post. So I mean, that's a good way to get some exposure. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of it, because sometimes I think the questions are a little silly, or you can kind of see through the reason for the post. But I mean, hey, whatever works. If that gets them exposure, that's great. Me personally, I like to post value into a group, something that everybody can use. And but I mean, some people just like to talk in a group, so that's great too. I have a group myself. I think I have like 8 or 10 members. I have not worked on marketing it at all, but I will put the link below. And if you have a business and you want to start posting in there, go right ahead. I tend to like groups that have 300 to 800 people in them, or under 1,000 people, because um, the people who are active in there are actually seeing your posts. It's not like you post and then it's moved down like 10 posts within 10 seconds. So I tend to like smaller groups better. It seems to be a little bit more quality people, and you get a little bit more interaction. And the moms groups are great, but a lot of groups that are quality have a lot of rules about what you can post. So make sure you read rules before you get kicked out of groups. Like I say, I'll post my link below. And if you have any questions at all, just contact me at coffeewithangel@outlook.com. I'd love to help you out with this or any other questions you might have in home business. You'll see there's a sign up form to the side. You can fill that out, and I will contact you within 24 hours to give you some help with your business. Or if you're just being met with objections and would like my objection handling report, I will send that off to you if you enter your name and email at coffeewithangel.com. So I hope you guys are having a great day. We're not having fantastic weather here. That's why I'm inside. I wanted to do summer posts, but it just isn't happening yet. So I hope wherever you are, you're having a beautiful day. Enjoy your time outside, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.